VHS, my name's Steve. We're going to try to do this in one take because I don't know how long this video is going to take. But anyways, we're going to unbox some stuff today. And as you may see, there's a pile of weapons sitting on the table. What I'm going to say, this is going to be a mystery box because I can't actually remember half the crap I got from those boxes anyway. So we're just going to experience it like it was new. That and I sold my San Diego Comic-Con turtle set recently. Just didn't find it as cool as, like, it was cool when I got it, but after finding out that they're going to be pretty much parting out all the figures from it, same with the building set, it just wasn't as neat. So I sold it to somebody in town that was really into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then at my local toy shop, guy got a hold of me and got in a bunch of stuff that would be interesting to do. As you guys might be able to tell from some of the stuff, that, and I'll put in the title anyways, would have been at least where some of the stuff's from. But you guys won't know 100% what we're all doing. But anyways, I'm just going to start grabbing stuff. We'll go with the big things because they're just sitting on my table here. Again, I don't really plan on editing, so I'm just going to be moving things around here and there. But we have here is, I don't 100% remember what they were called in SuperHuman Samurai Cyber Squad. I think it was Dino Dragon? Or is that the Gridman version? I don't remember. That's Thunder Gridman. But got the large scale versions of the figures. Woo! And then these are the swords for that one. Because as you can see, this kind of comes apart. He can hold the swords. Woo! It's also a little loose. But he got in these big ones, and I was super excited about it. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way, because these things didn't really have much of the parts, so those are just kind of extras. But got the large Dino Dragon. This one is complete to my understanding. I got to clean it up a bit. I might actually paint it. I might do a video. I might make some people mad and paint the actual decals on. That and the one helmet is slightly scuffed. Right there. So I kind of want to redo some of the paint job for this guy. Make him look super pretty. Because I really enjoyed the old Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad show. So I kind of want to get these guys going. This one was the one that was missing one or two things. I know it's missing the little cannons on the side, and then this would have had wings on it. There was like the piece that clips around would have had some extra wings here, right on the side, and it's currently missing those. But when you have it in this form, it's not nearly as noticeable, the missing accessories. But decided to grab these guys just because you don't see these too often, especially in my neck of the woods. You don't see giant monster stuff, period, outside of Power Rangers. Which you had a Serpentine. Kind of want that. I think that's how you say it. The Lord Zedd's Megazord. Or not Megazord, just Zord. I can't talk right this morning. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. But I've been wanting to do this box for a while now, so I'm just going to get into it. But here you can see servos, or you might know as Gridman. Haven't figured out. I think this one's battery operated. It's been a hot minute, but it's got what appears to be a speaker box here. And a lot of these older toys, these ones I'm not quite as familiar with. I never had the big ones. We'll get into the ones I used to have. But I always wanted these as a kid. And again, kind of want to fix the paint job because there is some scuffs here and there. He's still in pretty good shape. It's just some of the decals are kind of coming off a little bit. So I might clean him up and touch him up a bit. So this would be a interesting one to do, to say the least. And it looks like he has like light up eyes too. So we might get around to doing that eventually. I got to look up and see how this comes off because I'm trying to randomly get it off. Just wasn't really working out for me. The only thing I think he was missing for this guy is, I'm pretty sure there was a shield part that went on the front of this. Didn't have that, but we had the sword, the axe portion of the sword, and I'm probably just going to pose it with this one anyways. I always like this one the best. It was my favorite. But that's pretty much it for the big guys. Moving along, we're gonna stick these guys on the floor for a hot minute. Same with the parts here. But these all combine into the vehicles. Again, doesn't look quite as cool because the tank portion is missing the cannon bits and the flight form is missing the tiny wings. That one's not as badly noticeable, but it is there. But throwing some stuff on the table. Which I gotta dig through all this stuff because he also had the bet cards for some of these. Smacking the camera. There's that one. I'm trying to grab this stuff in sections because there's a lot in here. Alright, we'll do it this way. There he is. Got some little guys. Villains. More little guys. Tiny servo. I think we're getting there, chat. Or not shit. I think we're getting there, Rangers. I think those parts. I also got. He had extra parts for another dragon. This one's in better shape, but it's missing like. Oh, I think it's missing a head. Is that the. Nope. Okay. It was like hot minute. I wasn't sure, but I have extra legs and the jet portion. Oh, that's actually a superhuman card. All right. Ooh, I actually have extra arms too, so I can kind of rig the other guy for what I need. But for some stuff, we got one of the kaijus from it. I'm not sure. Oh, cool, we got names on the back of this. So this was... I don't know. There he is right there. Oh, maybe... No, this is Kilocons. What's the other card? The other card the monster? The other card is not the monster. Because he's right freaking there. This one's for... Formo? Is that what that was called stateside? Yeah, I don't see... Oh, there we go. Syber. He's Syber. So, one of the random monsters. And then in the baggies, we got some more of the random guys. And, again, he just kind of threw them on the table. Like, here they are. This is what I want. And I'm like, yeah, alright. I'm game. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, so here's the shield. So that was just a bigger one. So I'm missing what looks like that. But these guys can hold on to the weapons. So this one would have the sword. I don't know what that's to. It came with him though, so we're going with it. Got a sword. But this one is Zenon. Oh, here we go. It's the Dynatron Neutralizer. It's Microsizing Meltdown Nightmare for Kilocons Megavirus Monsters. So where would that hook onto? Because it's kind of circular. I guess you just kind of expand it and put it on the sides of the guys? That part I don't actually remember. But that is super cool. Let me know in the comment section below. But I had a few of these growing up. I didn't have him. I had this one. I had the Drago. That's what it was, Drago. Yeah, I think Dino Dragon was the Gridman name. But he used to be like my pseudo Mechagodzilla for the longest time. Because it was weird because he came with the sword. He can hold the sword. For reasons. Oh man, when I was growing up, he battled. And then he also comes with one. But this guy was always a super cool one. These things were never like that complicated looking. Like in terms of like what we were getting at the time. The Power Ranger ones were a little bit more impressive in terms of just like the smaller figures. Because like these guys are just like limited articulation, came with some weapons. It's like you're good to go for the most part. Then we have It's like I know this was Thunder Gridman. Synchro, that's what it was. And he also has the sword. He also has the combined form as well. Shield, I should say. And then his own little laser gun. We got the circuit frying laser. Which, I don't... It sort of fits. We're good to go. It's kind of weird that like they came with like a mix of stuff. Like you can have them with the shield, and then the combined form, which is weird, but still pretty cool. Those don't feel like they really rotate. So you got some articulation. That's about it for this guy, but still pretty neat. Paint job mostly on the front, not too much really going on the back. What year are these? 94. So we got you. Any more big guys? We got Kilo Con. He still had the large card. But as you guys, if you don't remember, this was voiced by Tim Curry in the TV show. He also has, kind of looks like Shredder. Kind of has a lot of Shredder parts. Like he comes with. Wait, whoa. Oh man, this is Playmates, right? 100% Playmates. Yeah, I'm like, man, this side looks oddly familiar. I think I got a. I have a Raphael somewhere. Where is he? Is that Raphael? Hold on, guys. Grabbing a Raphael side because I got an original one sitting over here too. Yeah, that's pretty darn. That's pretty darn spot on. Thankfully, it doesn't have the horrible cut mark, which for those ones you had to do them yourself because they would still come attached. So this is probably for some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing too. I'm surprised they just didn't give us a Shredder. But get this fancy little gun. Got what appears to be like a rattle snake whip. Where's the card? We had the card. Did it say what it is? We got the Desamurizing Neutron Blaster and the Anti-Saber Serpent Slasher. And then the staff and the Mega Mincing Decavolt Slicer. Neato. Woo! Losing stuff. We also have another bad guy. Which would be Scorn. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Comes with this giant mace thing. And a couple of swords. If I can get them out. You get 2 red swords for this guy. The Beta Ball Nunchuckus and the Laser Edge Photonic Foil. These had some pretty interesting names. Actually, this is probably the coolest looking one we've gotten so far, because even like the way the paint job is for front and back, still looks pretty fancy. And then you just kind of slide them into his hands. Oh, God. It helps if we have it the right way. Oh, okay. We do have some hand articulation. These just haven't really been played with all that much. Because I guess the guy pretty much got them out of the package, and then that's pretty much where they've lived forever. So these guys are still in really great shape for the small ones. Oh, I was going to say his tail slightly wiggles too. That's actually really cool. I think that might be it for the big ones. We also have some armor sections for Gridman here, but he's mostly missing all his stuff. And sad day, his hands are too small to fit the weapons. And I was hoping I could like store a couple extra swords. Oh no, we got one more big one. Cool, we got King Gridman. Or what was on the back of the other packaging is Forma. So, getting him out. It's a little smaller. A little tinier. Okay, nothing really going on the back of these guys. That is a pretty dope looking gun though. That's cool. I think I had this guy too. Like, I never had really any of the bad guys growing up. But he also comes with sword, get a shield as well. And that's it for pretty much the big ones. There's also some smaller ones. Where we have a smaller King Gridman. Looking more around on the table. Got Dino Dragon. Another Thunder Gridman. Mostly all the same guys, but just in little packagings. Yeah, literally pretty much everybody just small scaled. And that's pretty much it for the Superhuman Samurai Squad portion of the video. The rest of this stuff, I kind of know what we got, kind of don't know what we got. No, there's going to be slight editing. I had to... the battery died. No. Alright. Anyways, moving on. Next bag. This is the stuff I didn't really get a good look at. He was just like, hey, if you want the Superhuman Samurai stuff, you gotta take everything. So he took everything. But, well, he didn't say I had to, but I was like, when you see some Beetleborg stuff, I have a hard time passing it up. Man, that is bent. A little bit. Some heat will solve that problem. But initially, got these guys from him. Oh, these are really articulated, actually. Man, for some old toys like these, you got some movability on these things. That's pretty cool. But when I got these, we didn't know where the weapons were. But thankfully, we found them. So, only found one of the weapons. So sadly, Blue Beats here. If you guys never seen Bee Fighter, it's I'm gonna be naming them from that. I can't remember quite what they were called in Big Bad Beetleborgs. I know it was Blue Stinger, Green Hunter. I can never remember the red one's name. But we did get that weapon. Oddly enough, we had like parts for the other ones. But only got, I think, 2 of the guns. So I have like exactly enough to pose each of them with the weapon. So one, like, he'll probably have the Stinger here. And then rest of the package. Not in as good a shape. But I think this one is one of the ones from Season 2. Ooh, you don't rotate. Because, oh, what the heck? What do they call it? They got like chromified. And they look different. But this would have been the green one. Oh, he's got a gimmick. That's what this is. I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. So the arms can move up. So you got like chopping action. But he can still hold a gun, so that's all that really matters, right? Oh, maybe not. So we have him. And then we have, of course, the red one. Red Stag. That's what this one would have been. So, she'll have her gun. Looks good. Like I said, these two looked good from what I saw in the box. Or the bag anyways. Saw this one, I was like, you look a little scuffy, but it's pretty cool. And then we also have Black Beats. And then I think that was primarily for you. Looks kind of like a dog got a hold of it, but still pretty neat. The figure looks great. So for the most part, pretty happy because I have these guys posing downstairs too. The only problem is now I'm going to have to find more of these. I have to go back. He has some Mask Rider stuff. That might be its own video because I might try to work something out for those things because he has the car and everything. So seems pretty cool. But we got some. That's pretty much it for the Beetleborgs. Next, for that bag, We also... Not sure what I'm going to do with it, because we have a bunch of these laying around. But got the Aurora. Oh no, this is the Monarch. Monarch Gorgo model kit set. Probably never going to actually put it together, because my wife doesn't really want to do anything with the old model kits. But what you going to do? There was these two guys. I ended up getting from them too, just because, but these are from Ronin Warriors. They didn't look in that bad of shape. Like, his hair is a little bit muff, but that's what the other thing was for, is found the helmets at least, so that'll be cool. Maybe we'll actually get those out. But this bag is the one I don't quite remember. Like, I have no idea what any of these guys' names are. But we'll get them out. I think there might be a couple extras. But I remember what the show is. Oh, there's actually two of those. That's weird. But what this is, it's VR Trooper. He's a little taller on one side, it would seem. Maybe we can bend him a bit. Maybe. There we go. We got him. Ooh, these are dusty. We also have, I think, that was Space Sheriff Gavin in Japanese. So, got some extras. But, still pretty cool. There are some weapons in here. For these guys. Couple of guns. This is the one I was just like, I have no idea, but I'll take them. Steve ain't complaining. I might have to go back and bug him about those swords. I think that's what these are too, or what these went to. Interesting. A little bit scuffed, as you can see, but still pretty neat. Like, again, this show is a little bit of my childhood growing up. Never really watched too much of this though, but it's still nice to have around. Plus, extra stuff to use for videos, so pretty happy with these guys overall. And that's pretty much it for the video. So SuperHuman Samurai stuff's cool. Definitely glad I got that. Looking to hopefully pick up some more of those in the future anyways. Beetleborgs, maybe. Like, I have the figure arts ones, so I've been pretty happy with those, but some of the older figures might be cool to get to. These VR troopers are just kind of like, I have them, I'm happy, but it's okay, we're good now. But what do you guys think? You guys enjoy this video? Let me know in the comment section below what was your guys' favorite toy. Or if you guys played with any of these when you were a kid. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Oops.